All right, I've picked up this beautiful Gunfighter P51D. Let's have a look at it. So, paid $220 for this. Bit of damage on the elevator here. Nothing that is that crazy though, in terms of damage for a plane that's about 12 years old. Wingspan is 1.6 meters. Came with 3 propellers. So, as we can see here, I have a bit of an array of sizes that I can choose from when it comes to actually flying this thing. It also was equipped with a gyro. That's not the gyro, sorry. The gyro, 3-axis gyro, as well as some what appear to be outdated steering cables. I'm not sure what that is. And modified battery tray maybe by Hobby King, as well as, let's have a look on the other side here, a DSMX Spectrum receiver. So all in all, I think I'm pretty happy with this model for $220. Retractable landing gear, steerable retractable landing gear, so that's where that those cables go. Figured that out now. And a neat little feature that I noticed when I was buying it was that the air scoop underneath actually works to lock the wing in. So now that I've got the plane sort of out, what I'm going to do is get my Spectrum remote and get it all primed and ready to be put together. And I want to do a full audit of the flight surfaces. And potentially even, you know what, not even potentially, I will be removing the 3-axis gyro because I don't fly with them. High-tech servos as well, that's a nice touch that you don't often get on a foamy, but this plane being 12 years old is pretty realistic. Quite good scale machine guns as well, so let's have a look at the underneath. Landing gear is retractable, bit of damage here. Nothing crazy though, nothing crazy. Nice covers for the servo control arms, which is great. Love to see that. And lights as well. So let's begin to trace these wires back. 3-inch wheels. All round a really nice model. I think the pilot as well, she might have to stay. Okay, so let's figure out. Here we go. Gyro is out. Right. So if I can pull this forward, let's see really what we're dealing with. Is aux1 auxiliary. That is some sort of power meter. Let's have a look what that is. "40-volt power protection, reverse polarity protection." I'm going to leave that in. Don't know what it does. I assume it's connected to the ESC, which is 100 amp. That is a huge ESC. Okay, so let's trace these cables. Okay, so I've done a once-over of the plane now. Minor issue was let me just arrange it. The actual tail wheel wouldn't come down, but as you can see here, it's a cable operated landing gear, which is awesome. But one of the limit switches was jammed, so that's not going to work. So I've just opened that up manually and put it in the deployed position, and I'll leave it there. My 6S power pack is what I need to fly it on. I tried to play around with 4S, but it wasn't going to work, and I don't have a programming card for the ESC. So I've, got a daisy chain of adapters, which is not ideal, but it is going to work really well. I've totally omitted the overcurrent limit part, so that's no longer there. and I'm not connecting the lights at the moment, just for its maiden. Here's the steering link cables, they're all there. So I've stripped a bit of weight out of it. I've simplified the cabling. I just want to show you the way that the actual wing works. So underneath, basically this lifts up, slides forward, and I've added extensions so I can separate the wing like that, and transport it to the field like this. And then all I need to do is put that together and slide that forward. So to clean this cabling up even more, I'm going to make a loom now. So I'll just put that down for a second and I'll go and get the parts I need for the loom. Okay, so I've just been using spiral wrap for my looms. So I just did a pull out the length I think I need, cut it, okay, come up to the plane where I want the loom to start is right back here. Okay, bunch up the cable, put a bit of a twist in it. The negative of a loom obviously is that it can't really be unplugged, but I'm going to run the loom just to here. I'll show you what I mean. In terms of cable management for the bigger planes, because you end up taking the wing off, I will leave that exposed like that. Alright, okay, so got the loom to where I need it. Grab my snips, trim that off there. Okay, that's it. That's my loom. Ooh, the wind almost blew it off. Be very careful not to cut any cables. Okay, let's put it together and just show you the benefit of having a loom when it comes to a plane like this. So as I turn it upside down, I've got to stuff that in there, you see. And locked in, power on. We're live. She's got some juice. And the last test, my retract. So this thing is going to be an absolute beast. Unreal, huh?